Hey everybody!
Hey everybody, we just need to give you a heads up. Off camera we decided to tie up a couple loose ends.
Yeah, just before getting into this session. So, what we went back and we got the bug,
The crystal lizard in No Man's Wharf.
in No Man's Wharf.
Along with an Estus shard.
Yeah.
And the Royal Soldier's Ring, which helps your equip load.
Yes.
Which you have right now.
We also went back for the bug that we missed in the Huntsman's Copse.
Yeah, the one that convinced you that lightning sucked.
The one that survived the lightning bolt.
So you have a bit more souls. Mm-hmm. You have a bit more upgrade materials, so you're probably gonna upgrade that greatsword.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what's going on right now.
Yep. Okay.
All right, let's put those stones to use then, shall we?
Do you have the Do you have the stones for it?
Drop your shield.
So terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
All right,
You can get it up to +5,
we can get it up to.
but not. You need more large Titanite. And we're pretty much exhausted the game supply of large Titanite for the time being.
For the time being.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But +5, I mean, check your, let's see how much raw damage it's doing before even scaling kicks in. It's doing 300 damage before it even does scaling.
Okay.
Which is huge.
Okay. I'm gonna take these off.
Yeah, you don't need those. We use that to kill that fucking stupid goddamn thing.
What the fuck else?
Oh,
is
and
gonna catch up
you're
to?
walking around with that.
I'm walking around
bonus?
with. Yeah, I got bone dust to burn,
And
and I got souls to.
I believe you
use
do.
as well. Yeah. No, what am I doing?
No, I don't know. Oh, we burned the
We
stone.
totally did it.
Whoops.
Whoops.
So
Okay.
where'd she go? Oh, there she is.
You hanging up by the cliffside for?
There, seek less. So, one of the
Do we have
things...
any of these?
Yeah. One of the... Oh,
No,
we don't.
Okay.
We're fucking stupid.
We're good.
Okay. One of the things that is really annoying about what's-her-face, the Emerald Herald there. Whoa. At this point, now that you're using a very good strength-scaling weapon, pump strength till you hit 40.
Oh, you think that's the...
Well, you know, you do have a low... Yeah, Vit would help you out.
I want a bit more equip load.
Until you hit the low cap, the soft cap for Vit, because you're still getting 1.5 points.
What's the soft cap?
I think it's 29.
Okay. I'm gonna go back and forth between the two then.
Yeah, but once you're like happy with your average like tertiary stats, like pump strength till you hit 40.
I mean, yeah, that's a decent roll, so you know.
Because your damage will scale extremely well with this greatsword.
Right on.
But yeah, like I've been making fun of Emerald Herald there for bearer seek less.
Yeah.
The whole time, and I guess I should give some context as to why that's so annoying. Like it's obviously just annoying, but
Oh, we've got a challenger over here.
it's obviously just really annoying. But the reason why it drives me so crazy is that it's a little homage thing to the Maiden in Black from Demon Souls, who did the same basic thing. You would talk to her, and she would recite an incantation so the world might be mended, etc., etc.
Okay.
But the deal is when you talk to her, you instantly went into the level up screen, and she said that rhyme in the background.
While you were doing it. Oh, okay.
And they realized that they wanted to do that, and so that everyone loves the Maiden in Black. Everyone adores her, and everyone loves her little grant you strength so the world might be mended little rhyme. But in fucking Dark, too, with Emerald Herald, like, all you can think about is that I want to just level up. Just let me level up now. For fuck's sake.
Right.
And you mash through it. And it looks like you're supposed to like her. Because she's like your friend, and you're gonna
That's a
die.
bad
That was a really bad time to do that.
That was terrible. Okay.
But yeah, you're clearly supposed to like the Emerald Herald. She's the person who puts you on the path and levels you up, and you do Estus shards. But all I can think about is just shut up. Shut up about the king.
Right. Or at the very least, like, do it while I'm thinking about my numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a much better way.
And I know why they did it like this, because they wanted the rhyme in there, but at the same time, she handles other things. She does the Estus shards, and you can also talk to her. So first of all, you shouldn't have been able to talk to her. And second of all, when you picked up an Estus shard, you should have just picked up an Estus flask, and the next time you went to a bonfire, it would fill up. Because, like, does it add any value to the game that you have to go back to her to get the shard. You can actually run off that ramp and jump and get into that little area.
Off in front of me, you mean?
Yeah, so it's behind you?
Well, no.
Yeah. So you can actually use that ramp to jump into there.
Kidding.
Yeah, and you don't have to do the dumb puzzle shit. And so, like, that area, remember when we fell down the ladder?
Is there anything over there?
No.
Okay.
We fell down the ladder and there was poison everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, if you explore more, you find that's down there.
Interesting. Okay.
But, yeah, and so there's just that one thing, you can just drop down and run past those idiots and not fight them, because they're not worth fighting. There's no good reason to actually fight them.
I was just considering my options to not
They're not... Oh yeah, that thing has a fucking ground bounce to it.
Oh.
Yeah. But, with your new, really, really big sword...
Yeah, my hunk of metal that's gonna save the world.
I love that they like the great sword in Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls. It was just a big sword. It looked like a claymore, but it was quite large. But the one in Dark 2 is clearly the Dragon Slayer. It's very obviously Guts' goddamn sword, and it's all hacked and busted to shit. And I love that. It gives it just a little bit. It's a little bit of little class.
Like, it's identically... it's deliberately identical, right?
Yeah.
Like, I've got to think that's the case.
Oh, and you're done with poison. There you go.
Good. Alright.
Oh no.
One of these fuckers over here.
There's gonna be a lot of me dumping on the game for the this next section, because I think Earthen Peak sucks. Because, like, for example, look at these guys. These are terrible. These are ugly, shitty-looking dudes with hammers.
Can you use their weapons?
No. Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
But it's just an ugly guy with a hammer. Like, isn't that just really boring?
I don't mind. I mean, what's his lore? What's he supposed to be?
Nothing!
Is he a mine worker for the
No!
Hearts of the Valley?
I don't know! I've looked at all their gear, and the guys inside Earthen Peak have lore, but he doesn't, and then some of the characters in Earthen Peak shouldn't be there. Like, why is a Grave Warden in Earthen Peak? Why? I don't know. Yeah, fuck these guys. Doesn't that feel awesome?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Right out of range.
And your overhead can do it from way out of range.
Nice. Very good. Very good. Oh, that was pointless. That was dumb. Yeah, just whatever.
Oh, man!
Idiot.
I love that!
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
Do we have one?
Maybe? No.
We don't even have one anyway.
We'll come back later.
We'll find out.
Yeah, you want that for sure.
Get this baby over here.
Yeah.
And we're out.
You're out. Congratulations. You did it. There is a little bonus off to the side here that we should definitely check out.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go on the higher ground too.
For lore reasons.
I'm gonna go on the higher ground as well.
And it's also something that it's like, it's one of these things that I went, yeah! And then went, a little bit.
Well, I'm gonna do it. So
yeah, you're gonna do it?
I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna do it?
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, fine, do it then.
Gotta be a son, bro.
These guys, oh man. I really don't like how they use the same enemy in 2 zones, but just gave it twice as much health. I think that's really bad placing.
That was bad.
That's not good. That's for sure.
Yeah, give my as opposed to good. Give me my stamina, please.
You have your full stamina. He just drives it away.
I backed into the wall. Yeah.
In max hits.
Yeah. All right, come on.
Yeah, you want to bait him. And then that counts as a counter hit, because he's in the middle of his former animation.
Commit.
You actually got it. Alright.
So...
Yeah, you gotta be inside their body for that shit.
Yeah. Oh. Hey. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yes, but at the same... So, for you as a person who didn't play DS1...
I don't know
but
what
New
this
Solaire.
Yes.
This is a bit much. Like, I like the Heirs of the Sun Covenant. I think it's fun. I think it's a good co-op covenant. I kind of like that there's some Solaire stuff in the flavor text, but I think it's too far because you look at the statue. That statue is destroyed in Dark Souls 1. It was not whole in Dark Souls 1.
Okay.
And like the fact that it is just untouched in this room like 10,000 years later.
Well, how do you know it's the same one?
Because it's exactly the same.
But maybe
it's smashed in the exact same manner.
Is it? It's broken in the same parts?
No.
Okay.
It's a broken statue, and they literally copy pasted it. And it's just like really, it survived. Like, Anor Londo is gone entirely, but Solaire's thing. It's like, why did Solaire's thing survive? Because people like Solaire. That's why. Not for a good reason, but because people like it.
Okay.
And as kind of a fanboy for Solaire, you're torn. Because your little fanboy sense goes, praise the sun!
That's cool, right? But then you're like, no, the logic just breaks.
But then you're like, wouldn't it have been better if it had been a different thing on its own? And not have to, like, call back to DS1 all the time? That's what I think.
I hear you. I mean, I still think it's cool.
And then it's also like stuck in this area in which it makes no sense. Like, why would it be in Earthen Peak? Also, what is Earthen Peak?
Anyone else? Where are you?
Yeah,
there
plenty.
You go.
Okay. Everyone wants to join the party of ugly green hammer bros. I hate these enemies so fucking much. I can't stand them.
Again, there's always a place for big dumb hammer guy.
No, but like they didn't have to be guys.
Okay, they could have been hammer monsters.
They could have been monsters. They could have had the same movement but been monsters and been more interesting. They could have been creepy snake monsters.
Right.
That would have fit with the theme of Earthen Peak.
Okay, I hear you. It doesn't bother me, but you're not wrong. Like, they could have been something
and that's why you're lucky to be playing the series in reverse order and then Bloodborne, because you oh no, don't. There's nothing good in there.
Well, here's the thing. The one thing what I do know is that, like, you can do this easy boss.
Yeah.
The normal easy way.
Yeah.
Or you can do it the even easier way.
Yeah, the even easier way, which, oh, come on.
You don't want to see the fun of it? No. Alright, fine.
I'll explain it during the fight.
Because it's fun to watch it, but alright.
It's embarrassing.
It is.
It's really bad.
Yeah, it turns it into nothing.
It's already nothing.
Yeah.
The upcoming boss is easily the worst boss in the entire game, with the possible exception of the final boss. Might be worse.
Jeez.
Which is not something you want to hear.
No, that's not what I like hearing.
Dark Souls 1 also had a terrible final boss. Demon Souls' final boss, though,
Bioshock Syndrome?
a little bit. Just the design ideas they had for it just didn't work out.
Okay.
They wanted the boss. They wanted the boss of Dark Souls 1 to be beatable with any playstyle, and missed a detail, and it makes it really easy to beat with any playstyle.
Yeah, I mean, I have one Estus.
The basic deal with the final boss of DS1 is that you can parry him relatively easily.
Okay. I don't know if I should bother going for this, because...
Yeah, go for it.
With one Estus?
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? You die.
I guess.
The trip up here isn't hard. You can ignore most of the guys.
Yeah, alright, fine.
Oh no! It's the Covetous Demon!
Who I just got used to sniping like crazy.
One of the only proper monsters in the entire game. And look at that, just like raw, delicious damage. He's slow.
Yeah.
He's physically ugly, and I don't just mean like he's a monster. Like, I mean, he's not a cool monster. He's a fucking slug. And he's not.
It's Jabba the Hutt.
I feel like he's not gross enough. Like he's supposed to be gross, but he's not gross enough.
Yeah, he's Jabba. He's Jabba.
Yeah. He's just Jabba. And his story is kind of interesting. He was a prince that had this horrible unrequited love.
Right.
And he coveted Mitha, the princess of this area. And that covetousness, like, drove him to just want.
Covetousness is the word.
Covetousness. Thank you.
Yeah.
And it horribly mutilated him into this.
Right.
And there's I remember reading some details like he could be him and the queen can possibly be like the bell tower people, like the prince and princess of Velkin and Alkin.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. It's not for sure. Yeah, so you just beat the Covetous Demon Soul.
Right.
The demon.
And this stairway.
So here's the deal. Look at the sky.
Up top here, yeah.
So those are dudes that if you were to get... you could probably fireball one down. If you... no, you don't have your pyromancy flame on. But yeah, if you hit that with any kind of ranged attack, those dudes will fall down, and the Covetous Demon will be like, oh, yum-yums, and completely ignore you.
For most, if not the whole fight.
If you get all three, you can kill him before he notices you're there, and it's just like...
Why was that so...
Fuck off.
Like, if that was a way harder boss, you know, that would have made a bit more sense.
Yeah. It's like, you gave us a trick to beat what is already one of the easiest bosses in the game.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, Jabba.
Still on the road.
That's right, Lucatiel.
Sorry.
I like Lucatiel.
Yeah, she's cool. See that comic that Indonesian Bob drew? Of, like, me sitting at the bonfire with Lucatiel, and then she, like, starts to pull a bit of her robe down, and I'm like, hey! And then she pulls the mask off, and I'm like, what the fuck? This is not what I paid for!
Yeah.
That's great.
Lucatiel, like, I'm nitpicking like crazy, and I'm willing to admit that. But there's something about Lucatiel that really, really bothers me, and it's that in the first time she meets you, she doesn't seem to know how the curse works and gives you a human effigy because she doesn't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And like I know the stories about people hollowing out, but in Dark Souls 1, people were fighting to get humanity, and they were actively trying to stop the curse.
Everyone knew what was up and what was going on.
Yeah, they were like, well, yeah, okay, I gotta try and hold this off for as long as possible.
Okay.
But all the people you run into Dark 2 don't seem to know what the fuck is going on, and, like, just use it! Like, just use the item! And you'd be better!
If you don't even know how to use it, like, you try to eat it and, like, what? What do you... How do you...
Yeah, fuck it, eat it!
You know?
Just eat it!
And it doesn't even work the same way, because you said in the old games you have to be at a bonfire to burn it.
No, you could just eat it.
Could you? Okay.
Yeah. But you could eat it, and it would give you souls, and it would heal you, but to return, to become, unhallowed, you have to burn it at a bonfire.
Okay. Well, you know, I think it's like, not everyone knows what's going on. That's part of
Moglin's really the one that upsets me, because Moglin goes nowhere and does nothing. Moglin and the blacksmith and the daughter.
Oh.
Because the blacksmith and the daughter, you talk to them, and he's like, yeah, that's my daughter over there.
Yeah.
And she's like, that old guy weirdly looks like my dad. How weird is that? And then they never, ever talk to each other.
That's it. Yeah.
And you're like, are you serious? In the old games, characters had quest lines of their own, and they would just leave sometimes. You would go back to the Majula, and they would be gone, and you'd be like, what? Where'd they go? They went to go do their own shit.
Quest.
But here,
really?
Nobody has any agency of their own, and it's very frustrating.
Huh.
I'm frustrated by it.
That's okay. That's cool. I like that. There's a little bit more independence with.
Yeah, and sometimes it was really bad because sometimes it was like, I want to buy spells. The guy who sells spells left.
Okay.
to go do his own shit.
Yeah.
And hopefully you find him out there. Oh, that's the wrong one. You want that shit windmill.
There we go.
And you'd be like, uh-oh. And by doing the wrong things in these sequences, you could find them and they would have died.
Wow. Really?
Yes.
Wow. They just failed at their quest.
They fail.
Fuck you.
So in Dark 1, you run into people and they are all stopped in their quest at some point. Jeez. They either can't get past a door, or they've been captured, or they're right? And you help save them. And like, it makes sense for them to get killed in bad situations. But in Dark 2, people just they're like, okay, I'm just leave, I guess.
Oh.
And I'll go back to Majula and just hang out there forever, despite my impending insanity.
Right. That dude was backing up, but couldn't back up far enough.
Well, I know, it's hard to back up from that shit. Oh, he sees you. These guys are really easy to backstab. See what I fucking mean?
Yeah.
Damn it! Oh! The intonation on that one was a little different, at least.
You said fucking, so, you know.
Yeah.
You changed it up.
If you
a
add
little bit.
fucking into something, it becomes more viable.
There you go.
Just roll it right in there.
Do that more often.
So this is an NPC that really bothers me.
Yeah, and these arrow fuckers over here too. I remember them.
I don't mean him as a fight.
Can I draw him? I can draw him.
I mean, what the fuck are you doing here? That is an enemy called a Grave Warden. They're an enemy you run in later into the game, and in that area, they have a goddamn purpose for being there.
Okay.
Right? Because they are guardians of the undead. So what the fuck are you doing in Earthen Peak, man? What?
Are you serious, dude? Are you serious? Well, fucking eat that wall then. You deserve that.
Good job for you.
That was dumb.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of nitpicking and bullshit in the next couple parts, because I hate this fucking... I hate it.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it so much. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some good shit. So these guys actually don't have heads. If you look at them very closely, they do not have heads. They're wearing a mask on their torso to make it look like they're hunched down, but they don't have heads because they're automatons. They're puppets.
Interesting.
See, those guys have lore. They're interesting. So the queen of this area, Mitha, got all poisoned up to shit and ruined the Earthen Peak. And everyone's gone or dead. So the only people that she has left to hang out with her are these fucking, like, automaton
weird,
puppets that she created.
Dudes. Yeah. Jumpy fuckers.
Yeah, and they're good. They're fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember, I believe one of the timings you can help use with the greatsword is a lot of enemies, particularly against a good shield like the Drang Leg shield, will clang off your shield and go into a straight up, like, kablam, and they, you know, their sword bounces off, right? The timing on that is basically as soon as they touch the shield, swing. You got a pike.
Shit.
Which sucks. You're gonna want to heal up real soon.
Yeah.
Woo! That was close. That was fucking close.
It was close. Alright.
And you're gonna need to top it off again.
I am. Just wait for this to run down.
Yeah. Run it down. Run it down. Run it down. You would have died.
There we go.
You would have fucking died.
Would I?
Yes.
Would I?
Yes, you would have.
It's fine though, isn't it?
Oh. Oh. You stupid motherfucker.
It's fine. It's fine.
Is it though? Oh, you can't jump that.
I can kill these guys though.
And they'll just come back.
Yeah. There's an item on the other side, right?
But you cannot jump it.
Right.
Not from this position.
You have to come from above.
Yeah, and it's fucking horse shit. I just tested that jump out the other day just to check. It's really hard.
What's the item again?
It's a poison broadsword.
Oh, okay.
Just fuck that. Look at him go! Look at him go! Look at him run away! Uh-oh.
I see what you're trying to do, fucker. That would have been annoying otherwise.
That would have been real annoying. So now you can pop that back open.
Jeez. Good thing I followed his ass. Alright.
Actually, what happens is if you fog door it and then bonfire, he'll reset before he can do that.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, fog door then.
This is really good because this scared me, and then I walked through, and it's
and
it's just
totally.
like, oh.
But also, like, you kind of look and you could see it up before, so I'm like, this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Why would a boss be here?
Yeah.
You know? There's no way that would happen.
Now, before you rest up,
absolutely,
we must do what is possibly the most baffling game design decision in the entire game.
I think it was just meant to be a shit to new people.
Well, I don't know, because how are you supposed to know without the thing? Because look, that is metal.
Yeah.
That is metal.
Yeah.
And nothing in the area says that the windmill makes the poison happen. Right?
And the windmill is bringing the poison up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I just noticed, because you hollowed out, your hair is no longer coming out the back of your head.
No, it's super not. It's
and there's no reason to use a torch in this area, either. So, what the fuck were they thinking?
Yeah. And so, like, now everything stops...
it's slowing down.
Yeah.
And areas that used to be poisoned...
Oh, let me sit.
Yeah, you probably sit the fuck down. Areas that used to be poisoned will now no longer be poisoned, including the boss room. So you can go left and just
Ignore
that.
Yeah, entirely. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so there's this over here.
That being said, I think that bonfire is too much.
Oh,
I think it it cheapens the area. Like, I think this area
you'd rather.
I think it would have been better with 2 bonfires, the first and the last one.
Ah, okay. So like, keep the one above the thing.
Yeah, keep the last
boss.
one.
Okay.
Right before the boss, because the trip there is really hard, and if you didn't do the
no, it's not this way.
it's this way.
Because you could also go from outside, though.
Yeah. Here's a pro tip.
I'm trying to remember.
In general Souls games, but also I use it for survival horror games.
Sure.
Completely search this floor, search it room by room, grid by grid, then move up to the next floor.
Yeah. But I just mean that, like,
It's very old-fashioned logic. It serves me extremely well. Yeah, see, there you go. Like, after that clang, like, not only are you getting the counter hit... Oh, hey, look, you broke that.
Yeah. Oh.
Whoa.
What could
possibly be out here?
And this shit, too, like, because you've got... Hold on.
Huh?
Hold on.
What are you doing? Yeah, there's more of them that you can break.
Yeah. Okay, this over here.
It's not that narrow, man. You just go get it. It's a simpleton spice. That's one of those things that lowers the requirement for spells.
Yeah.
So you have no goddamn use for it.
Whatsoever.
You're not gonna be casting that baby magic shit anymore.
And I never even used it in the original because I just kept buffing my...
Yeah, you just kept raising your int.
My int, so I didn't,
Oh! What's that? Oh!
Hello!
It's some guy!
He's not a dwarf.
Ah, he looks kinda...
You idiot.
You idiot.
Quiet.
This guy's pretty... Was that Scottish?
On the run.
Yeah,
Don't give me away.
or...
I don't think it's Irish.
It's not,
You're a
it's...
fugitive too, eh?
I think it's Scottish.
It doesn't sound full-on Scottish, though.
Or Welsh.
You'll be here.
It could be Welsh.
It's one of those garbage places in the UK.
Jesus Christ. Jesus, don't tell them that to their face.
Well, no.
Buy him a drink first.
Man, I was on the bus yesterday, and I was talking to a friend of mine about how I'm making fun of Australians a lot. And I'm like, well, and he's like, oh, you should stop. I'm like, what are they gonna do? Bring me to jail? And then a guy on the bus, like, goes, they're gonna kick the shit out of you.
Oh.
And just stares me down. And he doesn't have an accent. I'm just like,
okay.
alright, weird man on the bus.
Okay.
I will continue to make fun of the my fellow Commonwealth folks.
Did you think he was Aussie?
No, he was not. He clearly had no Aussie accent.
Yeah, drop that shit.
Yeah.
Alright. It'll be just a moment.
Like, if
Holding your gut.
to my Commonwealth buddies that I'm making fun of, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, the queen. The queen will forgive you.
I did not mean to act so poorly.
Best cutscene in the game.
It's pretty good.
There's no blood vignetting.
Nope.